This is another video inspired by real life experiences that are happening with me right now, or something that I heard in my field, something that inspired this chain of reflections. So why do we break down when things don't go our way? When something doesn't go as planned, we resist feeling not in control. Why is that? Why do we need to always feel aligned? And so what I realized is that it's completely normal. We are supposed to feel peaceful and at ease and aligned all the time, because harmony is our birthright. And when something doesn't happen like it was supposed to happen in our head, we freak out. Our level of safety is disrupted. We don't know how to act. Our plan doesn't match the reality. So to shift this perspective from feeling wrong, for resisting pain, and for being afraid of things not working out, we need to realize that this pain is normal. We are not wrong for resisting pain, because harmony was supposed, it was supposed to happen. The plan was supposed to go right, because everything happens for us. Everything is in alignment. It's what we expect. It's what we should expect. The thing is, though, we never know how things are going to work out. And this balance, oh my gosh, these trees are dancing. So I'm just living in a movie, because it's windy today and it's like, anyways, what was I saying? So basically there needs to be this balance. We don't have to blame ourselves for breaking down because something happened, because it's emotions. We have the right to feel angry or sad. But another part of this balanced collaboration of emotions is trust, is letting go of control, is completely surrendering to the flow of life and knowing that whatever is happening, even if it's not in alignment with what you thought was for you or what you planned, it's exactly what is for you, because everything is for you. It's this balance. So listen, I have a protocol. I have something that actually works, something that works for me, and I hope it will work for you, because it's like a formula that I've designed for me to push through obstacles while also not neglecting my inner child, showing up for myself fully, emotionally supporting myself, being graceful and gentle, while also trusting and not giving up on myself and still working towards what I envision is right for me. Beautiful, harmonious balance. Sounds right, but you need to test it out to see if it works for you. Anyways, here's a formula. This is the peace protocol. How to keep your peace when things are not working out. Look at this wind. This state of confusion, this state of literally breaking down and something didn't work out the way we envisioned, is us channeling our inner child. Subconsciously, we become our less developed versions, and we need to honor that, because that's beautiful. That's something that is still within you. That's something that needs attention and grace and love and as much understanding as the developed version of you. It's needed. It's a part of who you are. I want to highlight how much we need to treat ourselves like kids. It's in every scenario. When things go super wrong, it's when we are happy. We need to treat ourselves like we are children, our own children. How would you want your child to act in this situation? Would you want to see your child walk in a room full of people who talk bad behind their back? Would you want your child to go to this party on a Friday with all of these substances and horrible energy and just generally disgusting activities? I wouldn't. But that's what I don't do to myself, because I know that I'm that child. I literally am that little Lisa. So why would I ever want to put myself through that? I see myself like a lifelong project, like a little baby that I'm growing into someone who is constantly creating. And to be able to give more value, give more quality into this world, experience it more in a more vibrant and deep way, I need to take care of that little kid. Because when you break down, you lose control. And you don't lose control of that kid, because it's that kid who loses control. That kid wants support, that kid wants understanding. So you understanding how to help that little child, how to not blame them for breaking down, how to understand their emotions. You need to learn how to regulate your emotions. Let's go to that protocol, peaceful protocol, how to push through obstacles. I'm naming this so fancy. So there is an obstacle. An obstacle is a clogged spot in your heart. Let's visualize this. This is something that you can't move through. because your head is full of emotions, full of thoughts. You are confused. You might be angry. You might be super sad. Something disappointed you. Something didn't go as planned. You don't know where to move, or you're moving too much in all directions. You know what I mean? So, to begin, we need to feel this emotion fully, deeply, like 100%. Let it fill all of your deepest corners of your heart. Let it literally flood your soul. Every little corner of your being needs to be in this presence of pain, fear, whatever you're feeling, like whatever this emotion, anger, confusion. To feel an emotion, you need to let it flow through you, like you are a sponge. Like, let this energy move through you. You were born on this earth to experience a whole spectrum of emotions, of feelings, of people, of experiences, and it's actually beautiful. When it hurts fully, it feels good. It feels good to let it go then, because it flows through you. It means that it has space to leave. But yeah, feeling an emotion through is the first step to helping yourself push through this obstacle. The second stage is analytically analyzing the situation. So like, what happened? You can journal about it, put it on paper. To understand the situation, basically describe to yourself this entire process. Okay, this disappointed me. This person let me down. They said this to me. I don't feel good about this. You need to analyze this fully. So before you are able to logically understand and explain the situation to yourself, you need to feel those emotions, right? So it's easier for you to analyze it objectively through multiple perspectives. And I always say understand the situation. I got this word from Heinz. He's just a beautiful soul who really inspires my creativity. Instead of trying to understand everything, come to a fuller logical explanation, try to harmonize logic with your feelings, and that's what I call understanding. That's at least how I understand it. Understanding is your inner knowing, is deeply, fully feeling a situation and knowing a situation all in one. Because it's in you, it's in your heart. It doesn't mean that it's super logical, and it doesn't mean that it's super emotional. It's harmonized. It's understanding. So calm down your emotions to understand the situation, analyze it, and the third step is kind of coming out of this clogged space of like breakdown. So the third stage of this formula is coming to neutrality. Your normal peaceful state is neutral. It's not too happy, it's not too intense, it's not introverted, it's not extroverted, it's just you. It's just you, how you are, your neutral space. And shout out Casper for keeping the inspiration loop alive. In one of his videos that he just posted, he talked about his dance teacher and how she taught him that to be yourself the most, to move with most grace and appear as you are, you need to always be in your neutral space. Show up to places like you own them. Literally show up as your neutral self. So basically, to dance well, you can't be too intense. You can't be too powerful. You can't be too strong. You also can't come off too weak, too powerless, too submissive. You need to keep this neutral centered space, and these two stages of the formula that I just talked about are going to help you come to this neutral space of equilibrium and knowing the situation, understanding it, honoring your feelings, so you're able to see clearly from this balanced space. That's how you respect your inner child through a situation. That's how you honor your emotions. That's how you let your thoughts flow freely. You don't close yourself in cages. You don't close yourself in false narratives. You don't give yourself time limits to what you should or shouldn't feel. It's how you let yourself move through obstacles and let your emotions flow through you. I hope this helped. I just came up with this formula. It really works for me. I just analyzed what I do in these situations, and it works. It works. I wish you to be able to practice presence, because in presence, in this equilibrium of your neutral, natural state where you are who you are the most receptive to what is for you. So things start working out actually how you are. You stop resisting what is going on. So you stop responding to it in an emotional way, which we call breakdowns. You stop blaming situations for whatever is happening. You stop blaming God. You receive everything as it flows through you, and with that, you subconsciously show gratitude, even for that pain, even for that confusion. So you are more receptive to what your heart desires and what you want to feel.